I actually have compiled a list.
Oh
Yes,
god.
that's right, a list, a Vince list, if you will, of movies that I believe need or could very much benefit from being remade this year. This is a list that I like to call Vince's top five. And I don't have a graphic or nothing for it yet, but hear me out. Hear me out. So this, so I'll be back to the I'll see y'all at y'all gonna cook. Who cooked the potato salad? I'll be over there. I'll be over there after. All right. We finna hit up, you know what I'm saying, Nana them house, you know what I'm saying? They got the ribs and everything on point. Ain't gonna be there. He got the fried chicken and everything. We're gonna go ahead and have us a good time at the after party for the funeral. But for right now, I wanted to take some of the time we have left to go over my little list, and I want to get Nolly's opinion of it, of what I think are the top 5 movies that we should remake. This is just me and my own humble opinion of the top 5 movies that I think we should remake. Get it. Number 1 on the list of movies. Now, these are movies that were made in the 80s and 90s predominantly. Some of them even in the late 70s. So let me hear your take on my take on the top 5 80s and 90s movies that should be remade. Number 5 on this list. Was accident. Number 5 on the list is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yo, come on. Y'all can't tell me y'all didn't see Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with the Zelenskys, with this machine, the shrink ray. And how dope would it be if the shrink ray came back to life right now? Except, give me this twist. I want an all-black cast. That's right. I want Keke Palmer as the wife. I want Lil Rel as the husband. I want the little kids to be the little kids from Blackish. And I want them to go really, really small, but on the same exact street where Smokey and them had issues with Big Perm. That's right. I want a remake of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And I think that this thing would actually work. That's number 5. Number 4, I've had some arguments with some of our close friends about this one, Omar specifically, but it's 2025. Let's remake The Never Ending Story. I want to see a newly made Luck Dragon. Yes, Nolly, I said it again. Yes, I've said this so many times.
Love trauma.
I love. Come on, man. The Luck Dragon.
You just want to cry. I don't understand.
Yes, I do. I want the Empress to look me in the eye when I have before she gives me the last grain of sand that's given to us from Fantasia, and to say, you've already chosen her name, Bastion. Just shout out the name. And I want to cry, Bastion, please. I want everybody in Fantasia to know that it is all depending on one boy who's so much of a nerd that he had to skip school to stay at school to read books. I need this story to be told to the Zoomers, because ain't nobody going back to watch this, man. And you know what?
Maybe
it
is getting a remake, right?
Oh, excuse me?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
No, I was unaware.
They announced it last I think like March or something like that, that it's getting a remake. And it will be a multi-film franchise.
Yes, come through. I need the rock monster that's a rock but eats rocks. I need them, boy. Pull on up. I need the Batman that's actually a bat. I need the dude with the curly hat that rides on a snail. I need all of them. I need the Wolfman, Delork, the servant of the nothing. I need the nothing to pull back up, bro. Like, yo, I love The Never Ending Story, which is why it is number 4 on my list of movies that need to be remade. Coming in at number 3, Back to the Future. Why not? Why not? Why can't we have another Back to the Future? Bro, I mean, but there's only 3. There's only 3, Nolly. There's only 3. More? Yes, because I think that the concept of Back to the Future can be tapped into again. But this time, let's go dark. I want you to give Damon Idris the keys to the DeLorean, and I want him to go back to 1764. You know what? No. 1619. And I want him to stop the creation of the 1619 project and to keep those first few Dutchmen from landing their boats into the Caribbean with those black people that they end up using for slaves for the next 400 years. And I want to see what it looked like if instead of taking an almanac back and then bringing it to the future, if we go back and stop slavery. Let's go back.
You just want to see the world burn. I'm convinced, because what the hell is that? And also, the creator of Back to the Future said he would never give his blessing for another remake unless he could do it as a musical.
I want to see a musical, and they're doing it. There's a lot. They have Back to the Future is on Broadway right now, and it's actually really good. Even though I haven't seen it, I've heard that it's really good. The sound effects, they got the DeLorean, the sounds, the songs. Even I'm not a big musical guy, but yes, I'm here for it. But Robert Zemeckis was the director. I would be open to reopening the Back to the Future. I'm gonna come to you comment section. I know y'all are going off on me. But I'm coming back because I'm not done. I still got 2 more movies that have to be remade. Yes, I want to see Back to the Future come back. I want Dr. Emmett Brown. I want the exact same Dr. Emmett Brown to say, "Great Scott, Marty, what? We got to go back to 1955 and stop Herbert Hoover from signing the uncertain." Like, I want to go back and do some significant shit, not just keep my parents from not having me. All right. And I think that there's room for that. I don't care if you make it an anime, make it a thing. I don't care. Let's do another Back to the Future. We should not let that DeLorean go off just because the 80s is over with, man. That's just me. Give me a break. All right. Coming in at number 2 of movies that need to be remade, in my opinion. And this one is not up for debate. I think that this one, a lot of y'all may disagree with me on this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Bring back Meteor Man. You heard me. I said it. Meteor Man needs to come on back because he was done wrong in the beginning. Robert Townsend had a dope idea. He was like, you know what, man? These aren't the only superheroes, Batman, Superman. We can have other superheroes. Let's make us up a superhero. And this dude went through the trouble of creating, casting, writing, directing, all of this just so that black people could also have a superhero to... All right. Nolly?
What's your number 1?
Try the button.
I don't know what's happening. Is it just Vince or is it... Oh, hi, everybody. Oh, my God. Now that it's just me by myself. No. So, Vince must be stopped. Absolutely. Look, even his Wi-Fi said absolutely not. Don't do it.
Sorry. I don't know what happened. They kicked me out. I guess the internet didn't like... Internet didn't like me.
That's what happens when you talk too much nonsense.
Well, I hope you're ready because I ain't done yet. Goddamn it, I still got more. You can try all you want to, Elon Musk, on your internet, but I still got some things to say. And as I was saying before, I believe that Meteor Man. And before you take me off, Elon Musk, let me finish what I'm saying. Where else have we had an all-black superhero with an all-black cast, not based in Wakanda, not based in Africa? We don't have any examples of this. And don't give me Blank Man, bro. That's not a real superhero, all right? Meteor Man deserves to be done right. We need him to actually have some legit production quality, because this was not good production. If you redo this, and I don't want no clown ass Meteor Man that's all goody two shoes. No. I want a hardcore Punisher-esque. I want him to use his powers to murk some of the fuckers. I want blood and broken bones. I want lavish sex scenes in this new remake of Meteor Man. Because let's not forget, Meteor Man had some powers, bro. Meteor Man wasn't some slouch. This dude, do you know what Meteor Man could do? This dude could actually, he had superhuman strength, speed, hearing. This dude could heal. He could fight. He could fly. He had X-ray, laser vision. He was invulnerable, telekinesis. What super breath? I don't even know what that is. I mean, is it just hot breath, cold breath? Is it really good breath? Does it work for you? He's got weather manipulation, and some may even say the most important feature of them all, the ability to communicate with dogs and imbue fertility. Nolly, what does that even mean?
I don't even know. But we need
imbue fertility? Help a brother out. Like I'm like really like legit don't know what that means. Okay, it is what it is. But yes, Meteor Man, come on home. Come on home, Meteor Man. We need a remake.
Stay where you at.
No, come on. No, what? Just don't do that. Don't do that. Come on now. We want Meteor Man back.
Let's get to your number one, because this.
Okay, fine. All right, since you don't like Meteor Man, Nolly, fine. The number one movie that has to be remade, and this is not up for debate because this is nobody can disagree with me.
If it's reckless, we're gonna debate. That's it.
It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible to disagree with me on this last one. It's just virtually.
Let's hear it.
All right, fine. The last movie that needs to be remade, in my humble opinion,
it's not humble, but continue.
I mean, I think it's humble. Is none other than the one and only. Yeah, I got you waiting on the clip on the edge of your seat. None other than the one and only. But before I show y'all what it is, let me go ahead and just tell y'all.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's The Last Dragon, man. Come on. We can't not have The Last Dragon remade. We need to see the origins of Mr. Sho'nuff. Am I the baddest Sho'nuff? Am I the meanest Sho'nuff? Who am I? Sho'nuff. You know what? I will give you this. It don't even gotta be a reboot of The Last Dragon. You know what I want to see? I want to see a prequel. I want to see how Mr. Sho'nuff became Mr. Sho'nuff. I want to know why he's so mad. I want to know what it was that inspired his Jerry curl. Why he's the only one walking around the hood in a gi, and why he's picking on people so much. What made him like this? And I will give you this as well, Last Dragon, because we have been speaking with Tamake, and we're trying to get him on for an interview, but he's going through some physical therapy right now. He hurt. All right. But we can have a Last Dragon anime. It don't even gotta be a live action movie. I just want to revive the franchise. I truly believe that The Last Dragon has a place in modern day society, the same way we were able to bring back Black Dynamite in animation form. I believe that we're sleeping on one of the Black Hood cinema's most notorious action films of the pre-2000 era. And again, I know I'm asking for a reboot, but it don't gotta be a reboot. I'll take an anime. I'll take an animated series. I'll take a comic book at this point. I just want this movie to be back in mainstream news. And for that, I close my list of movies that need to be remade. What say you, Nolly? No? You agree?
So there's an animated series called Rise of the Last Dragon that was in production in June 2024. And initially they announced a sequel in 2008 starring Samuel L. Jackson and then scrapped it. The Rise of the Last Dragon is a fan-animated series.
Oh, man. Well, at least somebody, but that goes to show that there is still interest in the subject.
Yes. You and the other 3 people.
Come on. Really? Not even you. Not even you. Put respect. Come on, that's Bruce Leroy, man.
I mean, maybe. Okay, like maybe because like look at Mortal Kombat. Yes. I can't tell you how many times I've watched the remake.
Exactly. So, don't you want to see?
I feel like this was the only maybe legitimate suggestion on your list.
Really? Like, okay, all right. So, so you didn't like my Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? What's your thoughts on that?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids has 4 fucking movies and a TV series. What more do you want?
All right.
They had so many opportunities to add people of color and make it black, and it ain't happened. So it's not going to happen. We need to make our own shit.
All right. What about My Never Ending Story? You didn't like that? I mean, you said that they're making it anyway, so we can move past that one, I guess.
I personally don't want it because I don't want to relive that trauma, but we're gonna get it, and I'm a glutton for punishment, so I probably will watch it.
All right. What about you? Didn't like my you didn't like when I was asking to remake The Meteor Man, huh? That's not your jam. You're not feeling that.
I think it was fine the way it was. Why are we gonna change it? It was
all right, fine. All right, and for Last Dragon, you actually think that this one may have some staying power?
I think there could be something there.
Okay, and I believe so too. In fact, I think we actually pitched this to Carl Jones, didn't we? We were saying like, Carl Jones, like, why can't y'all do like and there's like a bunch of stuff going on with the rights of it and all of that. But by all means, man, we need The Last Dragon to be something that even our kids grow up with, the same way Little Mermaid, the same way all of that. That's just my humble.
We need like a new, not like, it doesn't have to be like a new IP, but like a new age good martial arts kung fu type movie.
Right.
Especially with the way that practical effects has evolved, the way stunts have evolved. I think that shit would be busted. Like, I would watch it.
Nolly, just picture it. You watching a trailer, and then it shows martial arts. Some black dude in a dojo, all in a dojo, kicking ass.
And then the white guy next to me in the theater is like, "Fuck this woke bullshit."
Well, listen, we cannot yield to the anti-woke mob for everything that we like. I'm not going to let them fuck up
to make it a realistic experience.
That's true. All right. So, and after we punch him in the face, we're sitting there watching the trailer and being and then you see some thugs walk into a store and be like, "Yo, man, open up the register right now, or I'm killing her." And then you see one dude stand up. You don't see his face. You just see him come to the front from the very back. And there's a slight glow around him. And they're like, "What you want, motherfucker? Who is you?" Says, "You will not hurt anybody in this store." He said, "Then who's going to stop me?" And he just laughs. They start fighting. Pew, 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 pew. And next thing you know, click, click. You hear that sound. You know that sound, Nolly, because you done did it already here a couple times. You hear that click, click. You know what I'm saying? That click, click. And then you hear boom. And then everything goes black. And then when they come back, you see him smile with a bullet right in his teeth. The Last Dragon returns, coming to theaters, March 2025. Give me a break. I'll give you one better. The Rise of Sho'nuff, the origin story of the best martial arts for a black cinema villain ever. Not even a movie. We get a Netflix series, 8 episodes. And yes, Nolly, you want it. You want it, Nolly. You know what? This deserves an applause. I know. Thank you. I know. These are good ideas. I know. You're welcome.